Why you are unable to move on from your ex. The reason why you're stuck with your ex in your head is that you refer to that situation as love. Love is a highly confusing, broad term because it can mean anything. To let go completely of a person, you need to pinpoint exactly what that thread is that's still keeping you tied to them. The word is fixation, and it is psychological in nature. There are 3 possible reasons why you're still stuck. 1. Sexual fixation. Sex is one of the strongest drives we have. In a romantic relationship, we often discover the type of sex we personally like with our partner. The problem is, because we grow sexually with them, they not only secure a very intimate position in our lives, but also occupy the comfort zone in terms of sex. You are most comfortable with that person sexually, and now that they're gone, someone else feels like a burden because, in your head, that comfort zone is occupied by your ex. Another problem in sexual fixation could be a fantasy you shared with your ex, which grew bigger over time. This makes their position in your comfort zone even stronger. Now, that sexual fetish or fantasy has become a big part of your sex life, and you find yourself confused, wondering, what if the new partner isn't into that? Do I have to start all over? As a result, you may find yourself masturbating and thinking about your ex, reaffirming their position in your mind and making it even harder to move on. 2. Static comfort. You may have shared great times with your ex, probably because at the time you were dating, life was more relaxed and carefree. You had fun, talked a lot, and created a lot of memories together. But now, life has changed and has taken a serious turn, demanding more from you. This commonly happens in relationships formed during school or college. The truth is, the relationship wasn't perfect. If it were, you'd still be together. What's happening is you're scared of the stress, seriousness, and mounting pressure life is placing on you. Those relationship memories from the past serve as an escape or a metaphor for your inability to face that pressure head-on. 3. The mental movie. You keep thinking about memories, but they happened a long time ago, and there is no actual footage. The movie you see in your head is far from the truth. Memories are unreliable. Think of the times your friend told a story you were part of, but they changed a lot of the details. Or when someone brings up an argument from the past, and the details are all wrong, but aligned to serve their narrative. People distort details of events that happened just minutes ago, so imagine how biased your brain is when recalling old memories. It reconstructs them to serve your purpose. So, the movie playing in your head of your relationship has very little to do with what actually happened. You want to believe it was perfect and beautiful, so your brain intensifies certain moments, slows them down, removes the unpleasant parts, adds more colors, changes her expressions, and maybe even plays some background music. Take this back to the first point. The same thing happens when you try to recall how she looked naked. What you see in your head has nothing to do with reality. Your brain readjusts her body because the narrative you're going for is she is perfect for me in every way. Here's the truth. There were times in the relationship when you hated her. You were attracted to other girls, and there were moments when you didn't want to be with her at all. I'm saying that in between the good times, there were definitely bad ones. So, to things. 1. Accept that she is in your past. It is done. It's gone. Your life is a story, and she was a chapter. That chapter is behind you and can't be reopened. If you get back together, that's going to be a new chapter, completely different from the last one, with completely new dynamics. So, you need to accept that whatever you share is over. 2. Don't ruin the current chapter because you had a great one in the past. Be happy you had a great chapter, and focus on creating even better ones. Most of us want life to be great, but we do very little to make it that way. It is actions that make life awesome. So, be brave. The unpleasantness of life is pushing you, reminding you of the safe space you once had with her, but remember, that space wasn't stable either, because she left. You have yourself now. Treat yourself. Build a great life for yourself. All your actions are under your control, so work on earning your own prosperity. As for new people, not having moved on is a red flag. Nobody's going to take you seriously, and it makes you generally sad. No one wants to be with a sad person. Everyone wants to be with someone who is cheerful, rich, and wholesome. That's the truth. As for sex, all humans are sexual beings, and there are a lot of people with different tastes. There's a broad variety of freakiness in the world, which dissolves all comparability. Everyone is sexual in their own way, and humans are deadly curious. There's always room for evolution. Instead of holding on to yesterday, thinking it was better, remember, Tomorrow is yet to be written. Be happy that yesterday was nice, but make sure your future outshines all past experiences. If you're on Instagram, make sure to check out my page. There are no recent pictures inside, but subscribe to this channel so I can help you grow every day. And never forget, you are awesome.